Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of Earth. So if you're Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of June 9th through the 11th, 2023. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate. But hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to check the description box below for ways to reach me. Okay, so we have the overall energy as the Tower. We've got the King of Wands. We have the Eight of Swords. We've got the Queen of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Moon. Okay, so I'm getting something about an anxiety attack and feeling completely out of control. And that also could be the thing that's giving you anxiety, is because you don't have control over a situation. This might be something that's already happening, but it also may be getting ready to happen. It seems that there's going to be some sort of disruption in regards to your train of thought, disruption in regards to your daily activities or routine. Something definitely could trigger you or awaken you. And I feel like whatever the case, Spirit needed to get you on a different path. So it's like you're being forced, to get out of your comfort zone, or forced to make changes that you were refusing to make, or, things that you were ignoring. I feel like now you're being forced to deal with it. It does seem like maybe you've been mentally blocked, and just feeling stuck or trapped or imprisoned in some way. And it seems like now you're breaking out. You're breaking out that train of thought, or at least like you had to have some sort of breakdown to come to some sort of realization, because you were ignoring it, you were suppressing it, and it's purging. It also seems that maybe your thoughts are consumed by a fire sign, and you don't want that to be the case. But maybe Spirit is trying to get you to realize something. Something may be revealed about a person that you know, or maybe something about yourself that you were trying to hold back or keep a secret, but it's possible all of that could be revealed. If you were worried about the truth being exposed or coming out, initially, yes, it's scary, but ultimately I see support for whatever is being revealed about you. People are going to be supportive. If there is chaos happening around you or to somebody that you know, then you're the one that's going to be supportive for them. Again, I'm just getting certain things being revealed, secrets coming out. People confessing secrets or admitting to some sort of truths. You also might feel challenged spiritually. Something might happen that challenges your spiritual beliefs, or the foundation that you grew up on. Maybe you're finding that there's cracks in your beliefs and you're like, man, I don't know if I can hold on to those beliefs anymore. I was trying to ignore it, but the more and more I hear it, it don't make sense. And, I got to admit it. So, it could be some sort of spiritual awakening for you. And I'm getting emotional triggers here. Some of you are being forced to deal with abandonment issues, emotional traumas, physical abuse, like you're being forced to deal with the things that you tried to bury. You could be in denial that you love someone, and then the minute you think of them, you break down, crying or whatever. It's because you realize maybe how deeply someone impacted your life. In regards to your health, I feel that someone's going to be diagnosed with like depression or PTSD. Like someone's being diagnosed officially with something. Like maybe at first it was just kind of like under the assumption, but now it's like the doctor is like making it official. There's also the possibility of, either going to the hospital or maybe you work at a hospital. You might have some sort of a health scare. I still feel that I'm not a doctor, but I still feel that something might turn out to be your imagination or just anxiety. But at least now you know. You might find yourself getting some sort of advice from somebody, or maybe people are coming to you for advice. I'm seeing something about needing a dream interpreted. Somebody's like, I need someone to interpret this dream. Another thing I'm getting is that you guys might be worried about going back to school. Somebody might be worried about going back to school. I heard the name Becca or Rebecca. Yeah, I feel that you might be having extreme excessive thoughts about somebody, unless they're, feeling like this about you. But either way, it's like being connected. So the energy is being transferred back and forth. You feel them, they feel you. Okay, I feel like the energy of a fire sign is very intense. Even if this person's at a distance, it's like you can feel them. You can feel them all in your energy. Someone could be using their thoughts to call out to you intentionally. They're trying to channel you, trying to get your attention. Career-wise, you might have a supervisor who is like breathing over your neck and wanting you to follow all these rules. And I don't know, you might start to worry that you can't, you might feel like you can't conform and might find yourself walking out. A lot of pressure could be on you about your job, and maybe that's because you're meant to be an entrepreneur. I feel like somebody's going to be pushed to the edge. You may have been suffering in silence and dealing with a lot of emotional guilt for something that happened in the past. I don't know, too, if you've been having a hard time forgiving yourself about something. There's a possibility that you could become very expressive about your feelings and emotions, which is something that maybe you don't normally do. But it's like everything's just flooding out, like everything that you were thinking or had to say. It also could be that someone is like letting a lot of steam off on you. Like they're airing all their dirty laundry to you or venting to you, which in a sense still kind of makes it like you're being an advisor. Like maybe someone feels that you're someone that they can vent to or get advice from. You may have felt as if you've been the black sheep of the family, or always felt like you didn't belong with the family, or maybe that you were adopted, like something like that. Something about your insecurities may be put into the spotlight too. But I feel that this is not to shame you, but to give you some sort of encouragement so that you don't live in fear anymore. Because it does kind of look like maybe you've been living in fear and it's time for you to come out of that. You might become suspicious of any new followers this weekend. I don't know why. Maybe you feel like it's a false profile, or you just become very suspicious of the people that are following you, especially if you suddenly get a lot of followers. You're like, why is it suddenly, all these people following me? And it could be bots, or it could be someone just trying to keep tabs on you. Now, I'm also getting some kind of jealousy or someone feeling like they're being picked on. It's like you might be comparing yourself. You're like, now, how come nobody says anything when this person says this, but when I say it, then I get jumped on or everybody comes for me? Like something's going on where maybe you feel a little envious because maybe somebody gets away with more things than you do. Now, if you're receiving some positive attention, there's definitely someone who is envious of that, or someone who's giving you backhand compliments. Something may happen that forces you to find your own place. So if you have a roommate or if you're living with someone, it seems like something happens that makes you feel like, I can't live like this anymore. There's a possibility that you might get some sort of job interview, or maybe you're trying to get a promotion and you get the promotion, but now you're nervous about it. Something about responsibility is making you nervous. Something that you don't want to be responsible for, but then you find yourself having to do just that. Seems that you find purpose in something that you were wondering about. Maybe career-wise you find purpose. Maybe you were wondering what the purpose of a relationship was with someone, and then finally you understand it. Matter of fact, anything that you didn't understand in the past becomes clear to you now. It's like you weren't ready to receive it, but now you are. Let's say it's something about spirituality, and you read some things in this book and none of it was making sense at the time, and then you circle back to that book, and suddenly everything makes sense. You're like, why didn't I see this before? It could have been because you had to go through some sort of experience to really understand or have the knowledge to be able to receive the messages that was in that book. I'm getting something about government and benefits. If you were ineligible for something at first, I feel like you're eligible for it now. Yeah, going back to that emotional trigger, something's going on where maybe you feel rejected or feeling like alone or extremely lonely. I don't know what it is. It's just something, a memory or an event, and it makes you feel bad in a sense. Some of you might be struggling with faith, but keep in mind, this is something that is, it's just a moment, and I do feel like you'll come out of it. You also might be having some strange dreams this weekend. Very strange dreams. If you yourself don't feel emotional, it could be the dreams that you're experiencing are very emotional. You're having these dreams where it's just like, I don't know, very intense. Yeah, but again, just keep in mind that if you are suffering from some sort of anxiety attack or depression, that it's a moment. Of course, if you need to seek medical attention, then definitely do that. But, you know, try not to get overtaken by, you know, any huge waves of emotions that are coming through. Try to stay afloat. You might also be upset about money or finances too. All right, so let's check on the energy cards. All right, additional messages for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You have envy, the temple path, first chakra archangel Michael, overall energy goddess of the moon. So again, yeah, something's going on where your emotions are in a spotlight or being highlighted, and I feel like some sort of past memories come flooding back where you start to feel envious. Or maybe you're having dreams about your past life or dreams about your hidden enemies, period. It also could be that someone is envious of your life and what you have. I feel that maybe you're unaware that you're on some sort of a spiritual journey. Like some people are very clear and aware of it. You might not be. But I do feel that your path is being illuminated for you. And you are going to receive some sort of guidance about, you know, what you're meant to do or what your path is. Also, your security could be threatened. So anything dealing with finances or a place to stay, the things that give you security in the physical realm. It also seems that you're having to set boundaries with people. Maybe you know, you have to cut out people who are jealous or envious of you. I also feel that there could be some issues with the mother or mother figure. It could be revealed that your own mother is jealous of you, even if that's like a belief that you don't really subscribe to. That could actually be true. Again, I just still feel like something is for your own good, like something is happening to get you on the right path. So maybe you did have to experience, you know, something negative to get you, to steer you in a different direction or to steer you away from what you thought you needed to be doing. Something about your hidden enemies. Again, I'm getting that they're being revealed to you. So be on the lookout for that. And again, set boundaries with, you know, people who cause you to be unhappy or, you know, are affecting your life in a negative way. Just make sure that you're setting boundaries with these people or these energies. If it's something spiritual, you know, then you're just going to have to take some sort of a spiritual bath, or maybe you're needing to meditate or ask for protection in some way. Yeah. All right, so hopefully these messages help, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.